YouTube channel. This is so weird and out of focus. Right. I never film videos at night time, but it's really late, like for me. Why am I so out of focus? I can't look over here the whole time. So today we are doing a haul, as you can probably tell. Now, I could do like a collective haul, like PR and what I bought, but I want to just do a shorter video because it is quite late, like for me. It's 9:30, that's like well late. And if you want to see a PR haul, stop unfocusing, then please let me know down below in the comments, or thumbs up this video, or both, because both help me out. Let me know, because I can film that. I've got quite an unusual quantity. I feel like I never usually have that much. That's why I always just unbox on my Instagram stories. But yeah, if you want to see that, let me know down below. And without further ado, let's jump into too much money that I've spent this week. Oh, also I did not film this makeup look for a few reasons, but if you want to know what I'm wearing, it's Riviera on my eyes with this Makeup Forever Starlit Glitter in S111 or 8D01. I don't know which. And my lips are Too Faced 1998. Yes. Okay. So first pit stop was Superdrug. They've got 3 for 2 on at the moment. Maybe still have it on if this video goes up on Tuesday. The first thing I bought was the new Revolution Pro foundation, powder foundation. It's really late at night. I got 2 shades, F4 and F5, and I'm probably gonna enjoy this. It's supposed to be a MAC Studio Fix dupe, so I'll just show you one. So the packaging is like identical to Studio Fix, apart from its Revolution Pro branded. And then on the inside, this is what it looks like. I mean, it's even got like the flap and things. And it does feel, because I did swatch the other one, this one's the newer one, because I did a few orders. It does feel to me like that's got coverage, like Studio Fix powder does. Like Studio Fix is like a powder foundation, so I'm so excited to try this because Studio Fix is £26 and this is £5, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm right. So I didn't know what shade I should choose, so I got 2. Oh, I also picked up something really exciting, the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, which I really want to test on camera. I know this like when I was talking to America because Jeffree Star used it and what was I gonna say? Compared it to the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer, which I don't have, but I do want to see if this is any good. So I bought this. Oh, and then I also bought the Revolution Pro Skin Finish because I've got the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, and this is definitely supposed to be a dupe of that. Exact same packaging, except the MAC one's domed, this one isn't, but it's like a baked finishing powder, and if I swatch it, it's got a bit of luminescence to it, but it is very sheer, but it does set your makeup with just this lovely kind of veil of shimmer. And I was going to say let's put some on, but let's wait for that video for that. And yeah, I've got Mineralized Skin Finish and I've got this, so I'm excited about that too. And then I purposefully, I think that's all the Makeup Revolution, is it? No, one more thing. Revolution Pro Supreme Lip Relief, because my lips have been so chapped recently and I've really needed a lip balm. So now that I'm doing a haul, I can finally throw that away and start using it. It's a lip balm, but it says Supreme Lip Relief, so I need that. So I'm going to start wearing that as of tonight. And then I so often use Makeup Revolution palettes. Apart from the Lottie London x Tweely palette, I don't really have any other drugstore palettes, so I bought like one that kind of I've never tried before, and this is the L'Oreal Berry Much Love eyeshadow palette. Pretty expensive at $14.99, but it was 3 for 2, so that's when I took my opportunity. So we'll test that out in that video. And then I also picked up the L'Oreal Infallible Blush Paint Longwear High Intensity Blush Palette, because like I said, I want to use products that I don't use all the time when I do that drugstore video, so that's why I've bought quite a lot of new stuff. And then I just really needed a new mascara, and I thought I'd pick up the Volume Million Lashes Feline. I've actually started using this already because I really needed a new mascara, and I've got nothing to say about this because I always wear falsies, but I need mascara for that, so yeah, I can't say anything exciting about it. Oh, in terms of foundation, I picked up, oh no, did I lie? No, I didn't. In terms of foundation, I picked up the L'Oreal Infallible 24 Hour Wear. This used to be my holy grail drugstore foundation of choice. There's so many now, like Makeup Revolution and Revolution Pro have so many good foundations. In fact, I'm wearing the, did I not keep it out? I'm wearing the new-ish matte base one right now. I've got a lot of highlighter on, but this used to be my like holy grail, so I bought this to maybe use in that video, but then I got sent a bunch of other ones, so I might use a different one. And then this really intrigued me, the L'Oreal Lasting Radiance Finishing Powder. I just thought all the little squares were really fun, and it was only $4.99, and it says lightweight multi-tone pressed powder blends effortlessly for an illuminating finish, so that's exciting. I like an illuminating finish. You can probably tell. Definitely put too much illumination on my forehead though, because it's like showing up my wrinkles too much. Ignore that. I was playing with a new highlighter and I got carried away. So I'm really excited to try this, and I'm probably not going to try this in the first video. This is shade Ivory. This is the lightest one. Okay, that's them all mixed together. That's really, really dark. Like, it's not super, super dark, but that's the Makeup Revolution Pro F4. And that is that in Ivory. Well, it's a good job I'm going to be fake tanning soon, so that's quite dark. But okay, we will see. And then I also picked up a Lottie London Glossed Supercharged Gloss Oil Tint. I've heard really good things about these, and Lottie London are being thwarted from Superdrug for some reason. So I picked this up. This is in the shade Drenched. And I just thought maybe if I'm wearing like a nude lipstick, I could put this on top and just give a bit of shine, because that's what a gloss does. Melissa. Oh, and because I don't have another drugstore contour that I've not tried on camera, I picked up the Rimmel Kate set. I have literally always wanted this, and I've never ever tried it. So I'm going to use the contour in that video, and it also comes with a blush and a highlight. And then a bit of a revelation, and they're probably sold out by now. I was looking at liquid lipsticks on Superdrug, and I noticed a BAM one, and it was £2. I was like, huh? So I like searched the BAM on Superdrug, and it listed everything, and there was so much stuff sold out. They were obviously kicking out the BAM as well. But all of the liquid lipsticks were £2, and they only had 4 shades left. I bought 3. I bought Devoted, Sentimental, and Chivalrous. These were all £2, and it was 3 for 2. So this 3 shades should have cost me £45, because these are usually £15 each, and they cost me £4 because it was 3 for 2. I can't wrap my head around it. And I didn't even really know what the shades would look like in person, but I'm really happy because this is Chivalrous. This is like a really lovely coral pink, and then Devoted is like a true red, and then Sentimental is like a lovely raspberry. So I'm so happy because I really like this formula, and it smells like mint After Eights. That's what they smell like. So I was really happy with that. So yeah, go and check online, see if they're still in stock. I got quite a few other lip products. Didn't realise I got so many. I got the Lottie London Tweely Glitter Switch, because I've always wanted to try a glitter switch and not pay the Ciate prices. This one's in the shade Extra AF, which is the red, and it's the only colour of glitter lipstick I would ever wear. I also got the Rimmel Stay Satin in the shade As If. I thought it was going to be much paler than this. And I wish I hadn't swatched it, because I would have just put it in like my box of stuff I'm not going to use so someone else can have it, but there we are. I also bought the L'Oreal Lip Paint Matte, and what made me buy this is that it was called Off-White, and I thought that's going to be pale, and that's the ones I like, and it is actually pretty pale. Yeah, it is pale. It looks quite dark there. It's pale. It's a nice colour. I do really like that one. But it doesn't dry down completely matte. Is that just me? And then I got the Lottie London Slay All Day hashtag TBT Throwback Thursday lip liner, because it was 3 for 2, and I had to make up one extra item in one of my orders, and this was like the cheapest thing. And then the last lip product I got was the Rimmel Stay Matte in the shade Plunge. I hate this colour. I don't know what I was thinking. It's completely brown. I thought it was a really deep purple, but it looks brown, and I don't want to use it to never use it again, so I'm just going to leave that unopened. The last few things I got are the Lottie London Eye Foil in the shade Sellout. These are gorgeous. I love the eye foils, and there is another one to come. This is the shade Sellout. It's a purple glitter. These are probably the closest thing to the Stila formula that I found at such a good price point. The Pixie ones are really good too, but this is like a fiver, although I got it for like £2 in the Lottie London are getting chucked out with Superdrug. Oh, another Lottie London product, the Lottie London Tweely Diamond Dips Face and Body Glitter Gel. Purely because I wanted it at the time and it was out of stock, and now I have it. I love glitter. I also got another shade of the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. This is now my third one, and I'm hoping that this looks better. The other two I've got are just too pale. This is in the shade, what shade? Light Sand. Sorry if my autofocus is really, really, really poop. But I quite like this concealer clearly because I bought 3. So hopefully this is a good shade for under my eyes, especially when I'm going to wear fake tan. The reason I'm going to wear fake tan is because my sister's getting married, and I will tan for that. And then I also picked up the L'Oreal Glow Drops in the shade... What shade? What shade are you? Doesn't have a shade? Does it have a shade? The pink shade? Because these looked really nice. And lots of people talk about them, so I thought even as like a nice glowy kind of primer, just a lovely glow. I've got face powder on my hands, but yeah, I don't know, it doesn't feel oily, so might be something that I quite like. And then the last thing from Superdrug, I'm filming for 15 minutes, that's why I wasn't going to combine PR and this, is the NYX Off Tropic Liner, and this is in the shade Mimosa Orange, because I don't own an orange waterline that is so pigmented. Ooh. I was actually going to buy the blue one. The blue one was in my basket, and then I was like, Melissa, stop it. You've got so many blue waterliners now. So I got the orange because I thought maybe I thought it would go with the eyeshadow palette. I don't think it will now looking at it, but fun, orange. Okay, let's move on to Beauty Bay. I really didn't buy much from Beauty Bay, and I'll probably not buy anything until Friday when the Jeffree Star Blue Blood comes out. Hopefully I'll get it. The first thing I bought was the Revolution Pro Brush Shower, just because I'm running out of my Cinema Secrets one and it's super expensive, so I'm hoping that this cleans my brush well. We'll see. I don't know if it's instant drying or not, maybe you can tell me, but I got this, it was £6. What should I show you next? I got the BH Cosmetics Weekend Festival palette. This had 56 5-star reviews and it was only £14 in the sale, and when I look at it in person, it's so beautiful. Like, I really want to keep it. I don't know, like a lot of stuff I'm buying right now, I'm just kind of gathering stuff for a giveaway, so I'm like, oh, I really want to play with it. This green down here, I don't know if it looks more gold on camera, but it's like a chartreuse. This blue looks nice. I'm really liking BH Cosmetics at the moment, so tell me, do you want me to use this in a video or not? It was only £14, like that's so cheap, and it's such good reviews. So I haven't dipped my little fingers into it, but I really want to. I might keep it because I have been quite generous in my giveaways, you might see soon. I also finally bought this. another Jeffree Star liquid lipstick. This is not a repurchase of I'm Nude, which I buy like twice a year. Focus please. Look at this. I die. Shade Jawbreaker. It was between this and Breakfast at Tiffany's, but this is probably more my kind of shade. I bought this purely for winged liner because how beautiful would that be as winged liner? Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. And I've just held off for so long because £16 for something like this I'm not going to wear on my lips. I was like, Melissa, I don't know if you can justify that, but I can, and I clearly did in my head. And then I bought the BH Cosmetics Desert Oasis palette, which you will have seen me do a video on already. And this is because I bought it from a giveaway because it was only £12 in the sale. So yeah, get on that, by the way, because this is a really good palette. And I thought, I liked it so much, I'm going to put it in my upcoming giveaway, which I will announce soon. I'm just wanting it to be really good, so I'm just like gathering stuff for it. So just a wee bit more patience. But this is going to go in my giveaway, so I'm not even going to open that. And then I bought something again that I've wanted for a really long time, and I was like, oh, it's so expensive, but I've wanted it for ages. I finally caved and bought the Dose of Colours times I Love Sarah E eyeshadow palette. First of all, the packaging is gorgeous, and secondly, inside is absolutely gorgina. I don't know if it's picking up how beautiful that green is, and I have not swatched it, so let's swatch it together. I really love Dose of Colours eyeshadows. I think they're some of the best quality shadows I've ever tried. So that's the first shade. Oh, that's kind of pinky. Oh, that's like a pinky peachy gold. I could use that as a highlight. That is beautiful. This is the second shade. Their metallics are very like ABH in terms of like their wet feeling. I mean, yeah, it's a standard bronze, but it is gorgeous. This is the first matte. Their mattes are intense. Yep, that is intense. How gorgeous a shade is that? Wow. This is the second matte. That's what put me off as well. It's like, will I be able to do a whole look just using this palette? This was $22.50 by the way, it still is. Oh, that's a gorgeous peach. I mean, you could just use those 4 shades, like transition, blend out your transition, lid, inner corner. But like for me, that's not enough, you know me. But I thought, just because I love those colours so much in their formula, I can use it with other palettes. Okay, I'm going to save the green for last. Let's swatch this like glittery black. Oh, that is so full of like blue and gold glitter. Don't know if you can see that. That's gorgeous. I would definitely use a glitter glue with that shade though. Okay, last and final shade, my favorite in the palette. Yeah, £22.50. Love those colours. Wow, that is gorgeous. I bought another palette to do another dupe video because everyone kept recommending this brand. You Can Be, or You Can Be, I don't know how you pronounce it, this brand, for when I was doing my James Charles dupe palette. And so I got this as a dupe for the Huda Beauty new one, New Nude. Not a dupe. Everything's like, so many are in different orders, and also they're very different. But if you want to see me compare this, got this on Amazon, I think it was like £10. If you want to see me do a side by side of this and the Huda Beauty one, let me know. but I will say this brand, this particular palette is so different, whereas the James Charles one was completely identical. So yeah, let me know if you want to see that. There's all my mess, a lot of mess. Hold up, I knew I had one more thing from Beauty Bay because I did it in a separate order. The one, the only, what I'm wearing, not this particular one. Riviera palette for my giveaway. Guys, someone out there needs to win the giveaway that has not tried this palette. Please, I really want it to go to someone that has not tried this palette. Like, I bought it for my giveaway. I know, I can be nice sometimes, I'm told. So let's move on to Lookfantastic and just jump in. Some drugstore, some high end. Another thing from Lottie London, I got the Ready to Go True Translucent Setting Powder because I've heard really good things about that. I got these Eyelure times Vegas Night Grand Glamour Lashes, because look at them. Do they not look like my kind of lash? Because they're my kind of lash. Dramatic, beautiful. This was about £5. These were £7, I think. And then I also bought a repurchase of my favourite makeup remover micellar water. This is the Garnier Micellar Oil Infused Water. This gets pink stains off your eyes. I don't find the Riviera stains me, but the other day when I did a Stacey Marie Carnival palette look, I had a big pink cut crease left on, and this was the only thing that removed it. So I really love that, and it's really inexpensive. And then I thought I would try a new lash glue, the Dual Quickset Strip Lash Adhesive. I use the white glue in the like tube, but this one is latex free and formaldehyde free, which I don't really, am I putting formaldehyde in my face? Sometimes. And this literally does set in seconds. I did cheekily use it today to attach my lashes and it was seconds, which was amazing. And it says do not freeze. I wonder where that is. That's fun. But this was about £5 or £6, I think. So I needed new lash glue anyway. What else in here do I have that is drugstore? Oh, a few things. I keep forgetting what I've got. It's so exciting. Max Factor Cream Puff Blush in Lovely Pink. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous blush. It was one of my first ever, like, I find it quite expensive. It's $8.99 for a blush, and this is probably the most expensive blush I'd ever bought when I bought this blush, if that makes any sense. It's so gorgeous. It's just this lovely pink. That's why it's called Lovely Pink, isn't it? That didn't even swatch because I'm doing it on my knuckles. It really reminds me of Benefit Dandelion. I think that's why I love it so much. And it was the first blush I ever completely hit pan on and like finished up completely. So yeah, repurchased that. Also got the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in the shade 30 Romantic, because I love bright pink lips and I think I'm going to wear this to my sister's wedding because it does not come off. Neither man nor beast will take this off your lips unless you use an oil makeup remover. This will take it off eventually, but this is really hard to remove, so I thought this would be really good for an all-day wear. And then I repurchased a Barry M holographic eyeshadow topper in Stardust because my one is completely used up and I just wanted it really. And then the last two kind of drugstore things from Lookfantastic were, I bought a new Morphe brush because the shape of this looks incredible. It's so small, it's really like flimsy. It's called the M562, I think it was called, like the tiny crease brush. Love my focus. And this, oh, it's gonna be perfect. I didn't want to dirty it for this video, so I haven't used it yet, but this was £7. And then when I saw this, I had my mindset I was gonna buy it. This is £12.99. This is the Bourjois Délice de Poudre highlighting palette. How satisfying is that? How satisfying is that? Now, admittedly, I thought I could use this one as a bronzer, but it is completely shimmery. Like, I could not use that as a bronzer. because it's like a highlight but for deeper skin tones. It's completely a highlighting palette. I can use this shade and this shade and then use this as like a glowy blush. My fingers are so gross. Let me just swatch all four. I just had my heart set on this palette as soon as I saw it. I was like, that needs to be mine. That was quite dusty. I did dig my fingers in quite hard. Bourjois do good powders, so yeah. That's really bad swatches, but yeah, I don't think I did this any justice. $12.99 and I'm gonna use it. Probably in my drugstore video, hopefully. Oh, no, I did one more thing that's drugstore. The Lottie London Eye Foil in the shade Feels. I think, or I at least thought when I looked online, that this would be a good dupe for Diamond Dust by Stila, and I really think it is. It's this like gorgeous, like sheer silver glitter. Look at that. Shade Feels. Everyone should buy this. Inner corner highlight, cut crease, all of the, oh, it's so beautiful. Honestly, these Lottie London ones are the best quality, apart from the Barrier M, they're really good too, but these are more like Stila, in my opinion. And then a couple of high-end purchases. I bought another Clinique Beyond Perfecting foundation. This is my favourite foundation in the world. You guys know that. But I bought the shade 6 Ivory, which is way too dark for me, but I am going to be getting tanned up for my sister's wedding, and I was worried I wouldn't have a foundation dark enough. So that's why I bought this. Plus I trust this foundation with my life. I wore it on my wedding day, as I've said a million times before. And yeah, I bought that shade. I usually use Linen or Alabaster, so this is quite a lot darker. But hopefully when I'm like super tan, that's going to match me perfectly. And then the last thing is actually what I dug into today, just to use the highlight. Like I said, I was a bit overexcited when I put on my highlight. I bought the Benefit Cheerleaders Mini Bronze Squad. The reason I didn't buy the pink one was because I already had 2 of the products, whereas this I only had 1. So in here it comes with a little mirror, and you get a Hoola. This is called Cookie highlighter, and then Gold Rush blush, which I've never tried and always wanted to try. I am sure it's an overspray, but the blush is a really gorgeous color as well. So this is the highlighter that I'm wearing on my face. It is ridiculous. Oh, let me put tons on my chin for all those people that really hated my chin highlight. Cause it's my effing chin. Does that distract you? Does that upset you? You should go and speak to someone about that. Sorry, I don't mean to be so aggressive. But this was £26. It was really, I was tossing and turning. I was toing and froing more about buying this, but I thought this would be a really good palette for taking up for my sister's wedding, because I love Hoola. It's a great contour, lovely highlight, lovely blush. I hope. I'm sure I'll like it. Okay, let me just swatch it. I was kind of trying not to swatch it. Yeah, it's definitely an overspray. But it's like, good job I'm having a bath after this. Oh, it's really quite peachy. I'm going to double swatch it because blushes don't generally show up great when you swatch them. Yeah, it's like a really lovely peach. I like that a lot. I'm so glad I bought that. I really am. What's next? Not much to go, don't worry. From ASOS, I bought a couple of things, a few things. I bought the MAC Extra Dimension Skin Finish in the shade Beaming Blush. I've always wanted a MAC highlighter. Pretty sure I don't own one except in my something that I've swapped. That blush smells so incredible. Is that weird? Yeah, I think the only MAC highlight I've got is, oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. It's in my Christmas little palette thing. I've got that one there. And I don't even think it has a shade, or if it does, I don't know what it is. So I wanted like a full size one, so I thought I'd treat myself. Let me kind of rub off my fingers. This is the shade Beaming Blush, and I think it will work for me. And if it doesn't work for me right now, then it will work for me when I'm tanned for my sister's wedding. I think that'll work for me. It's like a peachy pink gold. It's so beautiful, stunning. Let's give her a double swatch. So pretty. Yeah, I like that a lot. Like I said, if it doesn't work for me when I'm normal, then it might work for me when I'm fake tanned. We will see about that. Because I'm gonna do like a full face first impressions as well. And then I also bought the Fix Plus in Pink Light. You know what I'm like with illuminating sprays. And I've always wanted the Pink Light ever since I saw it. So I have heard that these can be quite blotchy and leave like sparkle on the face. But we'll see, I don't know. I just sprayed it onto my palms. My palm just looks wet. Let's just spray it on the face. First off, it smells great. Doesn't seem to have left me like super blotchy or any blotchy. I don't see any like big splodges. Is that a splodge? No, that's just where I went too much of my highlight. And then the last thing I got from ASOS was a big splurge for me anyway. A lot of this high-end stuff for me is a big splurge. Like I know I've showed you a lot of stuff, but I got paid from a sponsorship that I did, so I thought, treat yourself, especially when you got such bad back. And I bought the NARS Exposed Cheek palette. I've always wanted a large NARS palette. I think I might have bought not the right one for me, but anyway, the packaging is so beautiful. This is all like distorted, and on the inside, I can't open it. This is what it looks like on the inside. I have not touched these. I have not swatched these. So there's like, I was hoping I could use one of these shades as a bronzer. So let's swatch them and see. So no to that one, but this one, maybe. I think it's maybe too peachy. Yeah, it's too peachy. That's definitely a blush. It's a blush palette and highlighting palette, so that's the darker one. But it's too red. Let's swatch the highlight, because I'm very excited about this. Oh, that just makes my finger look wet. I don't have any swatching room left. Oh, it's quite dark as well. So that'll probably work better when I'm fake tanned. And then yeah, the rest are blushes. It's beautiful. I'm so happy to have it. I just think I should have bought one that had like Laguna, Orgasm and that kind of thing in it, because then it'd be a bit more multifunctional. This is more just a blush palette, but it is gorgeous. On the back it says, oh, it's just got the names. I am really happy to have it, but I might buy another one that's got like, you know, Laguna and stuff next. My Laguna's like completely run out. Only two things left to show you, I promise. So one is really cheap but hard to get if you're like me in the UK. I bought the Colourpop Just My Luck palette. This is so beautiful. I swatched on my Instagram stories. I'll try and insert it on the screen. This is such a gorgeous palette. Let me know if you want a tutorial on it. I'm definitely keeping it. I didn't get this for free, by the way. I bought this. I know I'm a Colourpop ambassador now, but I did buy this myself. So yeah, beautiful. Greens, I love greens. We'll just swatch that middle one. Sorry. And then the very last thing I have to show you is also for my giveaway. I am a generous god. The Naked Reloaded, the new one. It's gorgeous. not opening it, not touching it. It's beautiful and it's for my giveaway, and my battery is about to die. So I'm collecting such a good pile of stuff for my giveaway. I hope you're excited for it. I promise it will be coming fairly soon. I'm just waiting on a few other things, debating what to buy, that kind of thing, but it will be coming soon. Yeah, let me know what you think of this haul. Are you excited for the Superdrug full face first impressions? Because I am. Well, full tutorial really, but there is a lot of things that will be a first impression. I'm also really sorry if I was out of focus. I'm trying to look at the camera and not on my monitor, but yeah. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out. Leave me a comment down below. I reply to all of my comments. And please also subscribe. I upload every Tuesday, Friday and Sunday. I'm out of focus. I can tell at the corner of my eye. Boss. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.